Let's begin with the big story, a shocker that has come to light from Mumbai. South Korea's influencer was harassed by two men on the streets of Mumbai's car. The 2-minute-long video shows the kind of trauma that she went through while she was live streaming. One of the men first started pulling her hand and even tried to kiss her. All this while the girl constantly keeps saying no. Take a look at what happened.
Okay.
हाँ? इतनी संख्या?
गाड़ी पे बैठ की?
हाँ हो हाँ? Where are we going? हाँ. No. I'm scared. I'm stressed. Hi.
Next time.
Not tomorrow.
One.
Oh.
Come this key.
No. It's over there.
Station?
Huh?
Station?
Yeah. My house is
This
there.
one, same.
No. Home over there. Okay. Bye.
So this is the incident that took place, and this was at a very busy street. As you're saying, there were several people around as well. They watch what happened and immediately walk away. These two men molesting this Korean vlogger, and this was all caught on camera. This is a shocker that has come to light from Mumbai, and the Korean vlogger joining us live after this harassment that came in. Joining us live is Yejung Park. Thank you so much for joining us. The video that we saw is horrifying. What's even more horrifying is not just these two men, the kind of brazen way in which they were ill-treating you, but also the several people who were around. First up, could you narrate the incident? How did it all happen?
Actually, it was 2 days ago on Tuesday, around 11:50 p.m. I was walking back to my hotel from Car Road, and I was doing the live streaming because that's my I came to India to document my live streaming, and I was walking back to hotel, and there was two guys who were standing on the street, and one of the guys yelled at me, "I love you." And when you're like a live streaming, people are trying to engage the conversation. So I was still walking back to my hotel, but I said, "Oh yeah, I love you back." And then he started to come and put his arm on my shoulder and tried to kiss me on my cheek for first time. And at that point, I feel very, very uncomfortable. And I thought that, okay, I want to leave this situation. And I tried my best not to escalate the situation. But he started to grab my wrist and drag me to the motorcycle. And he told me that he's going to give me a ride with his friend.
Okay.
And I told him no, very strictly, multiple times. But I think he didn't really understand me, and he put his arm on my shoulder again and tried to kiss me for the second time. And at that point, I was very, very uncomfortable and feel unsafe. I wanted to just leave this situation without making any big incident. And I was walking very fast towards my hotel, and they started to follow me with their motorcycle and asked me my phone number. The best thing that I could think of at the time was just give my fake number so that they can just leave me. I couldn't walk to my hotel if they keep following me because I don't want to let them know my hotel. And at that time, one of my viewers who were watching my live streaming, he knew that this situation was not safe and into a situation that I don't want to be in.
Yes.
And he was around here, so he came to help me.
Okay.
He came out and told them to maybe just go away in Hindi. I couldn't understand because it was in Hindi. And then I just waited 5 to 10 minutes on the street. And I ran back to my hotel. Still at that point, I didn't feel fully comfortable because they were on their motorcycle and I'm not sure if they're watching or following me. So I just ran to my hotel, and it's all recorded and streamed in my channel.
Okay, all right. And you know, it's so shocking to see that video, and in the video as well, we could see that you're really uncomfortable and you know, you're trying to avoid the situation. I just want to name and shame the accused in this video as well. They've been identified. A case of sexual assault has also been filed against them. Mubin Chand Mohammed Sheikh, a 19-year-old, and Mohammed Naqib Ansari, a 20-year-old. These are the two individuals that you're seeing on the screens with this kind of a behavior. I want to ask you, how long did this ordeal go on? Because initially you're trying to walk away from it as well, but it looked like these people were just not willing to let go.
I think it was around about like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay. And you know, the fact is that there were several people around as well. So did anyone at all try to intervene, perhaps, you know, ask you to go to a safer place or ask these men to just leave you alone?
Well, people on the street, they didn't really try to help, but luckily people who are watching my stream, one of them tried to help me.
Okay. Okay. Because it's horrifying when we look at it, and now, you know, it's viral on Twitter, on social media as well, because there's so much outrage over what exactly happened. Let's show our viewers how things unfolded, and this was all streamed live, but despite that, these men seen harassing her. Take a look at this.
H.
Huh?
H.
H?
H.
इतनी संख्या?
Feel something. गाड़ी पे बैठ के.
हाँ हो हाँ. Where are we going? हाँ. No.
Yeah, one time.
I'm dressed. Hi.
Next time.
Tomorrow.
One.
Bye.
Come this street.
No.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, one
It's over there.
Station.
Huh?
Station.
Yeah. My house is
This
there.
one, sir.
No.
Home.
Home over there. Okay. Bye.
So these two individuals are Mubin Chand and Mohammed Naqib, and they were seen trying to harass you, even tried to kiss you at one point while you're trying to walk away. I want to ask you, did you try approaching any of the people who were around for any kind of help?
No, actually, the main reason I didn't do anything was I didn't want to escalate the situation. I just wanted to leave as safe as possible, as quick as possible.
Okay, I'm sure it was a very scary situation there, as we can see you in the video as well. But when was it that you decided to approach the police, and what was their response?
After I came back room, I feel very terrible and sitting on the bed. And one of my Indian friends who are also watching my stream, he told me that he can help me to do some take action. That's why he posted the video on Twitter, tagging the Mumbai police, because as a foreigner, we don't really know how this legal infrastructure works, and I didn't really have knowledge about how to deal with these things.
Okay, so are you happy about the response from the police officials? How quickly did the police respond to this?
I think the police, I don't know exact time, but the police respond quite quickly, I think, because after post that video, after a couple of hours, my Indian friend told me that the police reached out him to get my contact number, and I also retweet their message that I want to give my contact detail.
Okay, I just want to say that this is not what India stands for. It's a very unfortunate situation that played out while you were live streaming. I just want to ask you about your plans in India. Do you intend to stay here? Has it been affected because of this horrifying experience? Because I'm sure while you were in the country, there were several other instances as well that made you rethink this.
Actually, I came here to be here at least like 2 months, 3 months, because I really want to discover India and show the beautiful side of India to other people. I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to leave. Actually, I want to stay here as long as I can because I really love India.
All right, Ms. Park, thank you so much for joining us. And, you know, as horrifying as the experience was, it was extremely brave of you to go to the police officials. The police officials are also acting on it. The accused have already been identified with action being promised against them. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us the experience that you had. In fact, Times Now also spoke to the Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde to follow up on the case, and he has now assured full justice in the case.
बिल्कुल देखिए, इसमें जो केस हुई है उसमें पुलिस ने तत्काल 2 लोगों को अरेस्ट किया है, उनको कोर्ट में प्रोड्यूस किया है, उनके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
सर, महिला सुरक्षा का जो सवाल है वो हमेशा सरफेस हो रहा है, हम क्या कर रहे हैं उसको?
महिला इस राज्य में, मुंबई में आप देखते हो रास्ते पे कितनी देर रात को भी लोग घूमते हैं। यहाँ पूरी तरह सुरक्षित है, इसलिए तो घूम रहे। ये ऐसा केस हुआ है, लेकिन ऐसा होना नहीं चाहिए, दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। और ऐसी किसी भी महिला के ऊपर मॉलेस्टेशन हुआ, उनका छेड़छाड़ हुआ, तो बिल्कुल उनको छोड़ा नहीं जाएगा, बिल्कुल उनके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाएगी और कर दिया, उनको दोनों को अरेस्ट कर दिया है।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग अस।
All right, this was the incident. The Chief Minister himself now assuring strict action would be taken, and this is a one-off incident. Of course, also we spoke to the YouTuber who said that this was not the kind of incident that she has been facing in India. On that note,